Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ty Wilson, and we are going to kick off the Sunday Bull Show in 8 minutes. Tell your friends, tell your family, 8 minutes, be here. Yeah, I kind of wrecked that, Tommy. Tommy, we're back with Supreme Saturday and the Immortals Bull Calf Show about to kick off momentarily. A little bit of housekeeping before we begin. Of course, the SAS Saloon is open, the drinks are cold, and the ladies are lovely. We've got the cappuccino trailer back here, and whew, I might be a cappuccino guy after all, I discovered this morning. And we also have a full concession, just tremendous breakfast boxes this morning. I don't know what they got going on for lunch, but if it's as good as a breakfast, you won't be disappointed. Help yourselves. Today is made possible by some of our tremendous sponsors, specifically powered by Heartland Marine and Motorsports, who've come through to donate these tremendous side-by-sides, which will go home to keep, Thomas. One with the champion bull, one with the champion heifer. These are our friends at Heartland Marine and Motorsports, major sponsor and a true champion of agriculture and the community. Their dedication to backing local events and investing in rural Alberta shines through year after year. And as we enjoy the action in the ring, please remember to shop local and support those who support us. Heartland Marine and Motorsports offers an outstanding lineup of boats, side-by-sides, ATVs, and more. Everything you'll need for work, play, and life on the farm. And when you're ready for your next adventure, stop by Heartland Marine and Motorsports in Stettler and thank them for helping drive the success of the Immortals Stock Show. Furthermore, the Stettler Ag Society is proudly powered by Future Ag, a valued partner whose year-round support keeps our facility running strong. From major events to everyday community programs, Future Ag's ongoing commitment helps us grow agriculture and community together in the heart of Stettler. Everybody associates Thomas Future Ag with being the red guys, major case dealers, and that they are. But it doesn't end there. They also provide a full line of Kubota, Highline, Supreme, and Borgo equipment. Thank you, Future Ag. We could not do it without you. Tommy, how are you feeling after a large evening last night?
Well, thanks for the call, Ty. I am fantastic because we have a great show ahead of us, and like they always say, the show must go on. So I'm ready to help you in all ways with some great tunes as well as with some color commentary. So yes, a big thank you to the SAS Saloon. They help supply us with great drinks throughout the evening, and we thank our great volunteers as well for helping us. And make sure to have another drink throughout this evening as well.
A recap on the day yesterday. We had perhaps the best set of heifers we've ever seen here at the Immortals. It's, it's well known that we don't have the space a farm fair or an agribition would have. And so we have a lineup of just powerhouse animals. It just seems like you're going to come to Stettler and the Immortals to vie when you think that you are going to come to win. And as you go up and down the alleys, up and down the barns, it's just monster after monster after monster. And we saw it. We saw a tremendous showing. The bulls are going to be no different. And our Supreme today is going to be incredible. Adjudicating that Supreme, and today will be our fabulous judges. Starting with Mr. Daryl Ippolito. Comes to us from Moose Creek Red Angus at Kisby, Saskatchewan. They're widely respected for their straight shooting, practical approach to raising cattle that work in the real world. Alongside partner Kylie and their 3 children, Darren ranches with his parents, Glenn and Donna, who founded Moose Creek over 50 years ago. Together, the Ippolito family has built one of Canada's most influential Red Angus cow herds. Their genetics have shaped programs across the country. Now, this December 22nd and 23rd, Thomas, Moose Creek Red Angus will host their complete herd dispersal right there at the ranch, Kisby, Saskatchewan. where you will have an opportunity to acquire genetics from a program that has defined consistency, longevity, and trust for generations. Thank you, Judge Ippolito, for joining us today. We have Mr. Craig Flewelling, a legend in the polled Hereford and Canadian cattle industry. Been a family operation and have had cattle for sale at all times of year. Of course, the bull sales are private treaty down south there. Go visit Craig and Kurt and the gang. Trailblazers. So the first Supreme Champion at Agribition, the Flewelling family. Names etched in the history books. And we are overwhelmed with gratitude at having him here today to help us sort through these great cattle. With that, they've swung the gate, and we'll get our first class. Black Angus coming to us, but first we want to introduce Mr. Barry Hall. Hall's Land and Cattle, a family operation with the kids, Justin, Megan, and the grandbabies, Hallie and Riley. They run approximately 250 Angus and Simmental cows. The bull sales at the end of March with the Risk and Hope gang right there at Craik, Saskatchewan. And guys, the Hall family looks forward to visiting with you at Agribition. Thank you, Mr. Barry Hall, for joining us today. And now, here is entry 301 from Riverside Angus. Here is Riverside Fair and Square 32N. February 13th, birth date on Fair and Square. From LLB Angus and Tim and Trish Henderson, here is entry 303, LLB Profile 126N. January 7th birthday on Profile. The entry from Miller Wilson Angus and Nordahl Limousin and Angus, DMM Disruption 26N. January 7th birthday on him. And rounding up our class will be a second entry, entry 302 from Miller Wilson Angus and Grant Lodge Farms. DMM Missouri River 8N, and January 4th bull.
So this is going to be your champion Black Angus bull calf class here today, and again, bulls range from February 13th to January 4th.
And we have some tremendous breed sponsors here, Thomas. Pyro Red Angus, Terron Farms, the Alberta Angus Association, Miller Wilson Angus. Greenwood Cattle and Alberta Realty have come together to contribute a total of $4,000 to the Angus Show, and that equates to $1,000 each to the red and black heifer and bull champions. Ames, what's been your favorite part of the Immortals show so far? Tell the folks.
Grooming.
You like the grooming? Did you help on any of these out here in the ring today?
Yes.
And do you want to tell the folks that they can get their raffle tickets from Marge at the front desk there? And what do they get beside a chance to win the 50-50? You're going to get to keep one of those cool keychains there on the board. You can go and pick whichever one you want. It's got a little engraving with the Immortals show name on it, so that's kind of a cool little keepsake. And, of course, you're going to have a chance to take home a bit of cash. And while you're there, you might just consider grabbing yourselves a ticket for the Jeep raffle. This is a cool thing the Stettler Ag Society has been doing, Thomas. They've been raffling off a vehicle for the last 3 years. It's pretty incredible pricing, really, considering you can spend, what are they at, Paula, this year? Tickets? $25, and you take home a Jeep for $25. That's a pretty good deal. So I would go ahead and grab yourselves a ticket while you're there, a couple of raffles, load up on drinks, grab a seat, and enjoy the show.
Jeepers, that's a good deal, eh, Ty?
Oh, man.
I apologize for the puns, folks. There'll only be about 4 more throughout the rest of the day.
Ladies, he's single, and he'll be here all day. All right, guys, you got to argue over who's going to go slap today. Okay, Christine's going to go slap. We're going to send Bella Spur Creative to go and get an action shot. Judge Hall going to go out and slap our champion. Entry 304 from Miller Wilson Angus and Nordahl Limousine and Angus DMM Disruption 26N. Coming back to vie for a side-by-side. Thomas, he's $1,000 richer thanks to Pyro Red Angus, Terron Farms, the Alberta Angus Association, Miller Wilson Angus, Greenwood Cattle, and Alberta Realty. We've also got 5 great Pet Pad gift certificates for $100 they've generously donated to draw for our exhibitors. And the first one that's come out is going to go to Maxwell Simmentals. Congratulations, guys. And hey, if you're in the market for some fine products and show wares and things like that, do step up to the Pet Pad behind the announce stand here. Got some very cool stuff back there, not just show supplies this year, Tommy.
Yeah, Pet Pad, true to their name, has supplies for all of your pet and livestock and all those needs. So, lots of great stuff there. In fact, I went and just purchased a lovely halter for my mother. So,
attaboy, Christmas is just around the corner. We're going to grab a quick photo at the backdrop here, guys, and then we're going to jump right into our Red Angus Bull class. I want to say hello to our friends at DLMS, broadcasting our show to the world, Thomas. Across the internet we are today. Carter, how many viewers we got joining us? Oh, Carter's running some game.
Carter Wood is currently chatting up our other helpful DLMS member here, Carlin. So, Carter, how many people are watching right now?
Thank you for taking this. Carter could stop talking to girls for 2 seconds. We're just going to find out who's watching online. The guys, you should carry a stick around to beat him off with.
We have a flat 50.
50 people across the globe watching our show. We'd also like to take a moment to thank Country Junction Feeds for being a longtime sponsor. They come and they supply coffee and donuts to the whole barns, Thomas. It's an awesome deal. Thanks, Mike and the gang. You guys are the best. Now, as noted, Tommy, we've got some great breed sponsors, but we've had some of these event sponsors since day one, and they're here again. The show just gets bigger and better because of them, and we would like to thank the Associates Bull Sale, local legends Gordon Jackson, Enlin Combest, Jay Morandi Livestock, and Mark Angus. Of course, DLMS broadcasting us live to the world. Bagshaw Electric and North Star Trucking, a couple good local outfits. Bella Spur Creative taking care of all our media and pictures here today. Heartland Feedlot Services, WES Enterprises, Bow Valley Genetics, Transcon Livestock, Alta Genetics, T-Bar C, and OBI. And here they are, our champion Red Angus bull class. Here is entry 306 from Riverside Angus, Red Riverside Nitro, 518N, February 2nd birthday on him. From Terron Farms, entry 307, Red Terron, Who's That, 59N, January 19th edition. And rounding up our class will be Mike Zoller with Pyro Red Angus, entry number 308 with Red Pyro Steel Driver, 530N, his January 17 bull. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion Red Angus bull class.
And again, a thank you to our sponsors, including Pyro Red Angus, who is, of course, in this class as well today. So thank you very much to all of our breed sponsors once again.
Specifically in the Reds, Pyro Red Angus and Terron Farms and the Alberta Angus Association. I'll send one of these guys home with $1,000. And that's new this year, Tommy. We, before it was you come, the side-by-sides, it was great. Well, this year, a lot of these guys wanted to hop on and support their breeds specifically, and, man, did they ever come through in a big way. The Simmentals, the Charolais, the juniors got some extra added prizes, and, of course, the Angus, and sure makes it worth the trip.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, especially because, all those little bit of competition between the breeds wanting to put up similar amounts of money. So it's great to see everybody supporting their specific breeds as well as just supporting the show in general. So again, big thank you to all of our sponsors for our show today and yesterday as well. And so fantastic weekend here for my first time at the Immortals Stock Show.
Sometimes I feel alone, it's me and my guitar, looking up at darling stars, singing where we supposed to go now. Ruthie, little lady, tell me what you mean to me, and I'll build a house in Byron Bay, if that's exactly where you'll be. I'm coming home, put a flower in your hair, but you should know. to me? Come on in and make yourself at home. Honey, what you doing to me? Honey, what you doing with your sweet dark eyes? Honey, what you doing to me? Come on in and make yourself at home. Honey, what you doing to me? Tell me about your trouble and I'll tell you about mine. Honey, I've got time. Honey, I've got time.
Congratulations to entry 307, Terron Farms with a red Terron. Who's that? 59 and $1,000 richer. Punched his ticket into the Supreme. See him back here shortly. Grab a quick picture, and then we're rolling into the Simmental Bull Class. And the Simmentals, Thomas, are also competing for $1,000, courtesy of the Alberta Simmental Association. And Ultra Livestock. Oh, Ultra Livestock came through with $1,000 to bump up that prize money. How awesome is that? The Pet Pad gift certificate draw goes to Altacedar. $100 richer, courtesy of Pet Pad. Thank you, guys. I'm looking over at the board, and I'd say, well, we're probably over half of the 50-50 sold. Tommy, did you get yours yet?
I have not, but I definitely think I might wander over there and grab it. What's the prize again? Beyond
Cold hard cash, baby.
Cold hard cash. Nice, nice. All right, but I believe we're just about ready to move into, once again, our biggest division of the day is represented by the Simmental breed. We'll have two splits. So once that picture is taken of our Grand Champion Red Angus Bull, we will be back for the Simmental division. Lots of money again. Thank you to Ultra Livestock and the Simmental Association of Alberta, or the Alberta Simmental Association, I guess is the proper way to acknowledge them, for sponsoring our Simmental part of the show.
You got Seven Nation Army in there?
Took him inside, and Johnny asked the pretty girl if he could take her hand. She became his wife, and they bought a piece of land. Well, they raised up a family, and they raised up the wood. They built their first cottage, and it held like it should. Johnny told the pretty girl, darling, I love you so. She looked back at Johnny and said, Johnny, boy, I know, I know. And we all shine a light, little darling. We all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow, just a little. We all dance circles around the sun till it's done. You're the one. his side. His family, they did trust him to keep him all alive. He stumbled upon a black bear who knocked down his gun. Johnny couldn't reach it, so he fixed up to run. The bear caught up to Johnny and knocked him to the ground. Johnny thought it was a little girl, Lord, he beat that bear down. The moral of the story, if there's a woman by your side, there's nothing that a man won't do just to stay alive, stay alive. And we all shine a light, little darling, all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow, just a little. We all dance circles around the sun. And we all shine a light, little darling, we all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow, just a little. We all dance circles around the sun till it's done. You're the one.
All right, Tommy, I see they've moved on from the backdrop. We're going to welcome our judges back to the ring, and we're going to introduce Simmental Bull Class number 1. Marshall Dale Marshall sends in entry number 310 from Green Valley Ranch. The Green Valley Boys in GVR Haas 106N, February 3rd bull. From Brant Walgren and Walgren Farms, here's entry 311 with WF Century 293N, January 25th. Cool note on him, Thomas. His sire actually won this very show 2 years ago. Entry 312 from Maxwell Simmental's NUG Power Play 94N, January 22nd calf. A second entry from Walgren Farms, entry 313 WF Captive 282N, January 17th calf. A second entry from Maxwell Simmental's, entry 314 with NUG Payweight 45N, January 13 bull. And lastly, entry 315 Hidden Gem Livestock with Hidden Gem Shamrock 1N, January 13 calf. Ladies and gentlemen, Class 1, the Simmental Bulls.
So he fixed up to run. The bear caught up to Johnny, knocked him to the ground. Johnny thought it was little girl and he beat that bear down. Well, the moral of the story, if there's a woman by his side, there's nothing that a man won't do just to stay alive, stay alive. And we all shine a light, little darling, we all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow, just a little. We all dance circles around the sun. And we all shine a light, little darling. We all want someone. We're all afraid of tomorrow, just a little. We all dance circles around the sun till it's done. And you're the one.
Tom, we want to shout out again our great sponsors at Future Ag. The Stettler Ag Society is proudly powered by Future Ag, a valued partner whose year-round support keeps our facility running strong. From major events to everyday community programs, Future Ag's ongoing commitment helps us grow agriculture and community together in the heart of Stettler. And in cattle show, and that's what we call offense.
It's a better offense than the Cowboys have right now. Hey-o!
You are out of your mind. We also want to thank WES Enterprises, Bow Valley Genetics. Guys, if you look at the back wall here, we've got a long list of our great sponsors, including Transcon Livestock, Alta Genetics, and T-Bar C, and OBI. Of course, the Associates Bull Sale, Mr. Gordon Jackson, J. Morandi Livestock, and Mark Angus, DLMS, and Mr. Lynn Combest, Bagshaw Electric, North Star Trucking, Bella Spur Creative, and the Heartland Feedlot Services. Thank you all again. We appreciate you, and this show is what it is because of you. If you're just tuning in online, we have our esteemed panel of judges, Thomas, Mr. Barry Hall in the black hat, Mr. Craig Fluelling in the black vest, and Mr. Darren Ippolito at the backdrop.
Yes, 3 elite breeders in 3 different, representing 3 different breeds, although the Hall family has a little bit of Simmental, a little bit of Angus as well, but yes, great families and great cattlemen that we're very pleased to have them, and from a variety of places as well. A few coming to us here from Saskatchewan, and Craig's not too far away, but great group of judges again.
So there are 2 Simmental bull classes, Thomas. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our top 2 in no particular order, and then we're going to bring in Simmental class number 2, bring in the next 2, and then we'll have a Simmental championship to decide who takes home the $1,000 prize from Ultra Livestock and the Alberta Simmental Association.
And then we are still a number of minutes away from it, but at the completion of the bull show, are we immediately going into our grand championship, or are we going to take a short break?
We're going to take a short break, but that's just to allow our females to get ready and get up here, at which point we will determine a champion female and a champion bull to go home with a brand new side-by-side Polaris Ranger from our friends at Heartland Marine and Motorsports. The Immortals Stock Show would not be possible without the incredible support of Heartland Marine and Motorsports, our major sponsor and a true champion of agriculture and community. Their dedication to backing local events and investing in Alberta shines through year after year. As we enjoy the action in the ring, please remember to shop local and support those who support us. Heartland Marine and Motorsports. They offer an outstanding lineup of boats and side-by-sides and ATVs and more. Thomas, everything you need for work, play, and life on the farm. So when you're ready for your next adventure, stop by the gang at Heartland Marine and Motorsports and thank them for helping us drive the success of the Immortals Stock Show.
Thank you very much to Heartland Marine and Motorsports. Do you know how valuable a Ranger is for a cattle operation, especially if you don't like horses like me. They are fantastic. You can never, because sometimes you might even need, you know what you can't do with a truck? You can't cross the river, but with a Ranger, you can. And don't ask why, you would need to know that information.
That's actually true. A couple years ago, my dad traded a package of cows for a side-by-side. And we all thought he was mental because, like, we'd never had one. We didn't need one. We used trucks. You know, it was fine. Like, what are we going to do with this? What a waste. And, my God, that thing's become a member of the family. Every day we use it. The ease and accessibility is just incredible. Oh, and Paula has done another draw for the Pet Pad $100 gift certificate. Murray Ranches, you get to go on a shopping spree at our friends the Pet Pad, just behind the announce stand here. Come on by and collect your prize at your convenience.
Won't you touch this heart that doesn't have a song to sing and sing it to me? Sing it to me. Open up my mind. Can I find a melody and sing it to me? Yeah, sing it to me. No, keep singing.
All right, Tommy, and joining us for our champion class is going to be entry 311 from Walgren Farms, WF Century Note 293, and entry 312 from Maxwell Simmental's NUG Power Play 94N. Congratulations. See you shortly.
Also like to thank for joining us at Green Valley Ranch with entry 310, GVR Haas 106N, entry 312 Maxwell Simmental's with NUG Power Play 94N, entry 313 Walgren Farms with WF Captive 282N, and entry 315 Hidden Gem Livestock with Hidden Gem Shamrock 1N. Thank you very much to those Simmental breeders for bringing out their great bulls in today's class.
Let's roll into Simmental Bull Class number 2. It looks like we've got a scratch, Paula. Entry 316 is crossed out here. So instead, we'll look to entry 317, Martin Cattle Services. Martin's Correction Line, 503N. He's a January 11. Followed by Mater Ranches with entry number 318. This is Mater Level Up 62N. A January 5th bull. Entry number 320 comes to us from Riverside. Angus, here is RSS Night Guard 501N. January 1st on Night Guard. And rounding up our class, entry 309 from Harvey Crest Cattle Co. Harvey Crest Long Game 5012N. Another January 1st bull. Ladies and gentlemen, class 2. The Simmentals.
Now down in the cellar, lots of noise. Yeah, down in the
All right, we've got the next draw for the Pet Pad $100 shopping spree, and Westbrook Ventures having a heck of a show here, Paula. They've won the Simmental females yesterday, the Angus females yesterday, and now they get to go shopping. Heck of a deal. Westbrook Ventures, come on up when you get a moment.
I'm running your way, but you push me away. Your lifeline, losing your mind. I'm here for you, babe. I've loved you the same this whole time. So tell me, what's on your mind? And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I can take the pain you hold inside. I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time. Can I feel your kryptonite? You think you're too far, but I'm where you are, you know. I said I won't leave your side. They left you bare, but I'm begging you still in my eyes for you. Yeah, I took my life. And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I can take the pain you hold inside. I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can I feel your kryptonite?
All right, joining us back for our championship is going to be entry 317, Martin Cattle Services with Martin's Correction Line 503N, and entry 309 from Harvey Crest Cattle Co., Harvey Crest Long Game 5012N.
Congratulations to Martin Cattle Services and Harvey Crest Cattle Company as well. Thank you to entry 318, Mater Ranches with Mater Level Up 62N, and Riverside Angus with entry 320, RSS Night Guard 501N.
Sunday morning with my head on your chest, wearing your shirt like my party dress. Something about the way you're holding me tight lets me know everything.
We welcome back from class number 1, entry 311 from Walgren Farms with WF Century 293N. And January 25th, bull calf. And from Maxwell Simmentals, entry 312 NUG Power Play 94N, a January 22nd. From Class 2, entry 317, Martin Cattle Services with Martin's Correction Line 503N, as well as entry 309, Harvey Crest Cattle Company and Harvey Crest Long Game 5012N.
Everyone calls, but we don't get. 'Cause he needed no time for us. Sunrise to sunset, we do it all again. Let's be lazy, baby, no troubles on our minds. Tell me, maybe we'll leave it all behind. The two of us, we're in no rush. Let's be lazy, baby. Let's be Let's be lazy, baby, no troubles on our minds. Tell me, maybe we can leave it all behind. The two of us, we're in no rush. Let's be lazy, baby. Let's be lazy, baby. Let's be lazy, baby. Let's be lazy,
The last $100 Pet Pad gift certificate has been drawn, and it's going to Riverside Angus. Congratulations to Riverside. Come on up and go on a shopping spree.
Tell me, pretty lady, now if you don't give, did you ever really think, did you ever really feel that this was something we'd both show? Was it something we could know?
Concessions open here, guys, if you want to head into the concourse. And 50-50 tickets still available. Pretty good odds right now, Paula. Pretty good odds right now. Kids got themselves a beautiful smoky up here. I think I might have to get one. Tommy, how about you?
Tell me now, baby, would you come my way if I was a better man? If I could change, I would. But I find I'm at a loss for words. And even when they come, it hurts. What do you want from me? Honey, I can't even breathe. Tell me if I found what you can't see, would you come back to me? Tell me, babe, is this real? Or do I want what you don't feel? If you think that you don't know, try to let me go, go. Tell me, babe, is this real? Or do I want what you don't feel? If you think that you don't know, try to let me go, go.
Judge Ippolito Going out to select our champion bull. There's Maxwell Simmentals with NUG Power Play 94N. Congratulations to our friends at Maxwell Simmentals.
Why have we failed to see the heart of freedom still?
All right, guys, we're going to grab a quick backdrop picture. Then we're going to look at our champion Charlet bull. Pretty easy day at the office for him. He's going to come and take a championship lap. And then after that, we're going to have a look at our champion AOB bull class. And then we'll give everybody a few minutes to get the heifers up, and we're going to determine who is going to take home a brand new side-by-side. Thomas.
We now move into our champion Charlet Bull class, just the single entry in this class. Entry 321, Bar SK Cattle Company with Bar SK Boomtown, 511N. Thank you to the Alberta Charlet Association with a sponsorship of $1,000, $500 to each of our for our champion Charlet heifer yesterday, and to our champion Charlet bull as well. So big thank you to the Alberta Charlet Association.
All right, does anyone want to go slap our champion? No, that's okay. Kaylor, good job, buddy. It's good to get a good look at him. That's the fair way to do it. So he's had, appropriate amount of time before getting into the Supreme. Kind of know the calf a little bit. Heck of a job. He's going home $500 richer, courtesy of the Alberta Simmental Association.
Charlet Association.
Oh, it is. I thought the Simmentals kicked in for these guys. Alberta Charlet Association, $500 richer. Heck of a deal. And now the All Other Breeds champ is coming in. And here's Alta Cedar with Alta Cedar 112J Echelon 4N, a February 20th calf.
Congratulations to Alta Cedar, entry 323, our champion AOB bull. Alta Cedar 112J Echelon 4N. So we're going to now take a short break, folks, and then we will be back with our championship to win those outstanding side-by-sides from Heartland Marine and Motorsports.
In the meantime, grab yourselves a bite from the concession, a copy from the Cappuccino trailer over here, and a paralyzer, Thomas, from the SAS Saloon. They're fresh and in season, and the girls are doing a great job. We will see you all shortly.
The best thing and the worst thing happened today. She moved on with another guy and got engaged. And now my heart's set free from its cage, but it stings like hell on the way out. The best thing and the worst thing happened today. I'm moving on. Driving 99 down the 405. Windows down and blaring third eye blind. Because I've never been so alone, and I've never been so alive. Driving 99 down the 405. Yeah, I'm moving on. Best thing and the worst thing happened today. I'm moving on. I'm moving
And with that, we want to bring back our champion bulls from the Black Angus class. Here is entry 304 from Miller Wilson Angus and Nordahl Limousine and Angus, DMM Disruption 26N. In the Red Angus division, entry number 307 from Terron Farms, Red Terron, Who's That, 59N. In the Simmentals, entry 312 from Maxwell Simmentals, NUG Power Play 94N. Your champion Charlet Bull, entry 321, Bar SK Cattle Co., Bar SK Boomtown 511N. And from the all other breed division, here is entry 323, Alta Cedar with Alta Cedar 112J Echelon 4N. Ladies and gentlemen, your Supreme Bull class. All right, Tommy, I'm told they're going to adjudicate the bulls, and they're going to excuse them. We're going to bring back our champion females. They're going to adjudicate them. Then we're going to bring everybody back, say a few words, go out and slap some champions, and send some people home with a brand new side-by-side from Heartland Marine and Motorsports. We also want to take a minute to say a very special thank you to our friends at the Stettler Auction Market and the Central Alberta Ag Supply, who've been day one sponsors. They believed in it when nobody else did, and they're still here going strong. So guys, if you're in the market, pop on down to the Stettler Auction Market or Central Alberta Ag Supplies. Gary and the gang will take care of you.
Girl, I know your friends think that we're crazy. They just haven't seen love this plainly. When they ask what on earth is going on, just tune your record in and play this song. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet, sip you slow then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold of me. Baby, I don't care, I don't think I'd even mind between holding your
Okay, we want to thank our bull exhibitors. We will excuse you guys momentarily. Pardon? Well, or if you want to shuffle the back so they can judge the heifers, yeah. However you want to run it, you are the boss, but we'll just make some room for the ladies. And we want to thank our fabulous ring people, John and Tammy Dolliver.
As well as a thank you to Dylan Fuller, who helped us out yesterday with the heifers in the junior heifer class as well.
They run a fine ring, don't they, Tommy?
Fantastic. Great local family doing fantastic things and making this show run perfectly.
And now we'll welcome back the ladies, starting with the junior champion from Murray Ranches, Nevada Murray. And Murray's Design 153N is going to kick us off. Followed by our Black Angus champion from Westbrook Ventures, WBC Chloe 27N. Our Red Angus champion, courtesy of Pyro Red Angus, entry 136, Red Pyro Brandina 517N. Our champion Simmental heifer, also from Westbrook Ventures, entry 175, and WBC Emmy 36N. In the Charlet division, your champion Charlet comes to us from entry 165, Murray Ranches, and Murray's Design 162N. And completing our Supreme class, the All Other Breed heifer champion from Alta Cedar, entry 172, Alta Cedar 100W Rita 1N. Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for your champion females. Guys, we're going to draw the 50-50 at the conclusion of our show. So if you want them, you better go over there and get some because you don't have much time left. All right, it looks like we've got our heifers adjudicated. Let's welcome our bulls back to the ring, please. Thomas, now in year 5, we've given away a pair of these side-by-sides or quads, depending on the year, for a grand total of over $150,000 worth of machinery. That's incredible, and we couldn't do it without the incredible folks at Heartland Marine and Motorsports. They saw the vision and they rolled with us, and here we are, one of the baddest cattle shows in the world. Welcoming back in the bull division, champion Black Angus bull from Miller Wilson Angus and Nordahl Limousin and Angus, DMM Disruption, 26N. In the red Angus from Terron Farms, Red Terron, who's that? The Simmental bull class from Maxwell Simmental's NUG Power Play 94N. Our Charlet champion from Bar SK Cattle Co., Bar SK Boomtown 511N. And Alta Cedar wrapping up our championship class with Alta Cedar 112J Echelon. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions.
Dad, when I'm gonna put my cap on Dad, when
With that, we will ask our panel to come on up. Maybe give us a quick send-off before going and selecting our champions. Mr. Craig Fluelling, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Ty. Well, first of all, on behalf of Barry and Darren and I, we had a great time doing this, and we certainly want to commend the folks that have had the fortitude to put this show together. It does nothing but put value to what we do. We had some great females out here, and we had some powerful bulls, and I would just like to commend everybody. You're going to have a lot of fun with whatever you're hanging on to out here. Good luck going down the road. I'm sure we have the opportunity to see a lot of these again. I know that a lot of these females and bulls will be in sales. Wish you the best there, and thanks again for having us.
Fine words from one of the greats, Mr. Craig Fluelling. With that, we will have Judge Ippolito go out and slap our Supreme Champion female. Westbrook Ventures and WBC Emmy 36, and you are immortalized! And with that, we'll ask Judge Hall to come up and select our immortal bull. DMM Disruption, Immortalized, Miller Wilson Angus, and Nordahl Limousine and Angus. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here. What an event. You make it all possible. We'll have our champions stick around. We're going to take the iconic champagne pop picture shortly. If you'd like to be in it, by all means, please stick around. We'll meet over here at the backdrop. Tommy, I'm honored to be here with you this weekend, and on behalf of Dwayne and Paula Martin, the big boss man of this show, thank you all.
Thank you as well to Ty, who's been carrying the most of the load for the announcing this weekend. I've just been running the tunes and giving my few conjectures, but congratulations to our winners. Thanks to Ty and the rest of the committee. Dwayne, Paula, of course, has been our clerk throughout, so thank you all very much. Have a safe ride home. We're going to take some cool pictures here, and we will see you all down the road, either at Farm Fair, Agribition, or wherever else we may run into you at the show and sale weekend here in the fall.